back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a healthy grocery haul. Now I normally go grocery shopping twice a week. I will buy everything I need for the first half of the week and then I will go back and buy everything I need for the second half of the week. But today I did my shopping for the entire week so I can show you everything I buy. So every Saturday morning in my neighborhood there's a farmer's market and anything I can buy from there I will buy from there. So this whole basket, this is my farmer's market basket. Everything in here I bought from the markets this morning, so I will usually go there first on Saturdays, get everything on my list that I can from there, then I'll go to a regular grocery store afterwards to get the remaining items. I guess we will get started with everything I bought from the farmer's market. And as I go through everything, I will kind of explain to you why I bought it and what I'm going to use it for this week. So we'll start off with this. I just bought some olives. These are local from South Australia, and yeah, these are just great to snack on. I love olives. Next off, we have some sweet potatoes. I haven't really been having sweet potatoes for the last couple of months when I was eating keto, but I've recently reintroduced them in maybe like once every other week, and they're just so good. They are packed with fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C. I will either cut these up and make sweet potato fries or cut them up and just kind of make like cubed potatoes. When I make those sweet potato fries, I usually sprinkle on some paprika and some garlic powder, drizzle them in some coconut oil, throw them in the oven, and they turn out delicious. I'll pretty much do the same thing if I'm just cubing them. They also taste really good with cinnamon on them. That is delicious. Oh, and obviously salt and pepper. So that will be a side or a couple of sides to dinners. Then I have some broccoli. This again will just be like a side, or I might throw this in like a vegetable stir fry. I have these reusable bags that I bought from a bulk food store a while back, so I don't use any plastic bags when I go to the grocery store. I always just bring these, put vegetables or anything else that's loose in these, and that cuts back on waste. You can save so much plastic just by buying reusable bags. These weren't expensive, like a couple dollars. Oh my god, I'm making a mess here. In this one, I just have some green beans. These are just going to be a side to like a chicken dish. I'll just steam them. Next, I have some cucumbers. I put cucumbers in my green smoothies, or just a great snack if you chop them up. Really great in salads too. Okay, I guess. Okay, so then I bought some meat from a local butcher. All the beef is grass-fed. It's all local, free-range chickens, that type thing. So I bought some ground beef. I'm gonna make some burgers out of this, probably have them with the sweet potato fries on like lettuce cups as buns. I already have the lettuce, I got that a couple days ago. And then I have some chicken drumsticks. I made these Parmesan chicken wings a couple weeks ago in the slow cooker, and I'm gonna try those again, but I'm gonna do them with the drumsticks instead of the chicken wings. I will probably put these away in the fridge now because I don't want them to go bad. There are two reasons I like shopping at the farmer's market. First off, obviously buying local means you're helping your local economy. Second off, the closer you can buy foods to the source, the less time they spend traveling, the fresher they are, the more nutrient dense they are, the better they're gonna taste. So if you can buy as close to the source as possible, it's usually worth spending a couple extra dollars. And I actually find that the farmer's market is, in most cases, a bit cheaper than the grocery store, or on par with the grocery store. I usually buy avocados from there. The stall that sells the avocados actually wasn't there today, and they're like big avocados. They are usually right on par with the price at the grocery store for like the smaller avocados that aren't as good. So, I mean, they're better avocados, they're bigger, they are the same price. Anyways, moving on. Next, I have just some spinach, again in one of these reusable bags. Then I have this was just another sort of salad mix, just a whole bunch of different ones. I usually like to get spinach. I get spinach every week, and then I'll get another type of leafy green, and I like to switch that up. So some weeks I'll get rocket, and then other weeks I'll get kale. Sometimes I'll just get like a blend like this. It's good to have variance in your diet to make sure you're getting a wide range of nutrients. So I'll do that for several things. I'll do that for the leafy greens. I'll alternate every week. I will also do that for like mushrooms. I'll get white mushrooms one week and then get brown mushrooms the next week. Speaking of mushrooms, I have some brown mushrooms. Those are the ones I got this week. I love mushrooms for breakfast. I usually cook the mushrooms, the spinach, either with like scrambled eggs or poached eggs or fried eggs, any kind of eggs. I usually always have mushrooms for breakfast. I love cooked mushrooms. Spinach I'll usually use for breakfast or for salads. And then the other leafy greens I'll use for salads as well. And next we have this monster bunch of kale. So like I said before, usually I'll just get one other leafy green other than the spinach, but today was a big shop and how could I say no to this much kale for $2? $1.50? $2? I can't remember how much it was. Kale is so great. Again, I'll use this for salads or in my breakfast, in my omelet. Next up, I have onions. I prefer red onions to brown onions. I feel like brown onions aren't very flavorful. That being said, I really don't like raw onions. I think they are way too strong. Onions are really great cooked. I find I use onions all the time. And lastly, from the farmer's market, I have cauliflower. So if you've watched any other videos on my channel, you will know I love cauliflower. I make cauliflower rice all the time, also use it for the base of a pizza. This week I'm gonna use it for rice. I'm gonna make like a poke bowl in a couple days, and this will be the base to that. Moving on to the regular grocery store. This was everything that I usually get at the farmer's market, mostly just vegetables and stuff. And this is everything I got from a regular grocery store. Usually I go to Coles, which is a pretty inexpensive grocery chain here in Australia. And it's good, it has like the basics of everything and not very expensive. But there's another grocery store called Foodland, which is, I think they're independently owned. Foodland has a lot more like local, a lot more sort of health options, just a lot more variety. So usually I'll go to Coles, but there are some things I can't get at Coles that they only have at Foodland. So if I'm going to Foodland, then I'm going to Foodland. I went to Foodland. I guess I'll start off with the produce. So I got a couple of avocados. Yeah, so these ones are pretty small. The ones that they have at the farmer's market usually are nice and big, so I wish I got those, but these will do for now. And then I got some raspberries. So as I was saying before, I like to make sure I have a variety of foods in my diet. So some weeks I'll get raspberries, some weeks I'll get strawberries, some weeks I'll get blueberries. One of the three usually. So this can go over there. Then I got some alfalfa, a great source of fiber. It is great for just kind of throwing on salads, throwing on white alfalfa, and there's like green alfalfa and stuff. So again, I'll mix that up. Then I got an eggplant. There's this chickpea eggplant taco dish that I make. I make it into like a taco bowl, so I'm gonna be using this for that. I already have the chickpeas. Yeah, I wasn't really eating chickpeas when I went keto. Now I'm kind of reintroducing them sort of once in a while. Not very often, but yeah, that's a really good dish. So that's what I bought that eggplant for. Dropping it. I got some bacon. This is like local as well from sort of a neighboring town. I am gonna put this in the fridge. Then I got some coconut milk. So this is something I've only started using recently and just putting like a scoop or two in my smoothies and stuff. And that tastes delicious. It makes it really creamy without having to add like a banana, which I used to put into my smoothies to make it more creamy. This is pretty much all fat. It's like 7 grams of fat, less than a gram of carbs per serving, 10 servings in the whole thing. So coconut milk. What else do I have? Okay, then I got kombucha. I usually buy kombuchas. I haven't tried this brand before, but I saw that they had a chai flavor and I really like chai. I decided to give that one a shot, and I got one other flavor as well, the apple ginger lime. If you aren't familiar with kombucha, it is a fermented tea. It is bubbly like pop or soda, really good for you. It is made with sugar, but most of the sugar is consumed by the yeast. and bacteria during the fermentation process. This bottle is 2 serves, and in half the bottle there's 2.2 grams of sugar. Not bad, really good for your gut. It's a great probiotic, so I'm really excited to try this. What should I choose next? Okay, I'm gonna go with my paleo bread. This is bread, not made of any wheat. If you are low carb or paleo, this is really good. It is made mostly from seeds. I talked about this in my February favorites, so I will link that somewhere here if you want to check that video out. Talk about that a bit more, but this is really good. Let's move on to butter. So I always try to buy grass-fed butter. They actually don't have grass-fed butter at Kohl's, or they don't have one that says it's grass-fed butter. So yeah, I have to get this from Foodland or from IGA. And pretty much the thing with grass-fed is it's just gonna be higher in nutrients. Not by like a huge amount. So if grass-fed's out of your budget, don't worry about it. It's not essential. But yeah, you will just be getting more nutrients. So if you can buy grass-fed in anything, beef, butter, I would recommend it. I usually get the salted one, but they were all out of the salted, so I got unsalted. Just because when you don't eat very many carbs, your body extracts water and salt more, so you just need to get more in your diet. Next is going to be my bone broth concentrate. I am almost out of my other one. These have been lasting me for a month. Like I got one and it lasted me all of January, and my other one is just about to finish. So that will have lasted me to the end of February. I talked about this in my January favorites. So good. And I was looking at their Instagram the other day, and they're actually coming out with a whole bunch of new flavors. Really excited for that. They only have this one at the Foodland near me, so might have to order a bunch online. I will let you know how those are, but that's really good. Next, I just have a couple cheeses. Goat's cheese, great on salads, great with eggs. I sound like I only eat salads and eggs, but I eat other things. I do, I promise. So goat's cheese. Then I have some halloumi. Yeah, by the way, both of these are local to South Australia. Again, trying to buy local whenever possible. There's the halloumi. And then I got this spreadable cream cheese. And last but not least are some free-range eggs. And yeah, so that is my grocery haul for this week. I will probably have to go to the store again by like Wednesday to get eggs. We eat a lot of eggs and some more avocados. I eat a lot of avocados. I eat like 1 a day. These ones were like all super ripe when I bought them today, so I didn't want to buy more than 2. Other than that, I think everything will last us 6-7 days. I used to be someone who thought that the cheapest option was the best option when it came to food. Like, why would you spend more for a different type of tomato? Like, they're both tomatoes. But my views on that have changed. Again, relating back to the shopping local, helping the local economy, buying closer to you so it's fresher, has more nutrients, less processing. I try to buy as little as possible in like packaging. So I use all my reusable bags. But yeah, minimal waste. Farmers markets are great for that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this healthy grocery haul. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.